Hey agents, this is Linda Welsh from Linda Welsh Realty Group, and I wanted to talk to you today about how to pack an open house with buyers. So for a lot of newer agents, open houses are a great way to meet and get new clients. So first of all, we're going to jump right in. Pick the right time and the right day. So what we found very often works is that Sundays tend to be the best day of the week, Sunday afternoons. The next best day of the week are Saturdays, but probably not too early in the day because especially for those with kiddos and sports, they are pretty tied up in the mornings on Saturday or running errands, etc. I would also say that besides doing open houses on the weekends, think about an alternative time. What would be a great time that people might be able to make? And maybe it's, as they're coming home from work. It might be on a Thursday afternoon from 4 to 6. You could have a great event at dusk or when somebody is driving by the property and would see the sign. So it won't perhaps be as deliberate an event for them, but it could be a great way to get to know the neighbors, and you won't be competing with all of the other agents to show the properties on open house at the same time. So think about doing that. A Thursday evening, especially if you've just listed the property on, let's say, Tuesday or Wednesday. Also, I would say market like a pro. The first thing to consider is planning ahead. When is this property going to go on the market if it's not already on the market? And how are you going to get the information in front of people? So first of all, what I would do with a new listing is to invite all the neighbors. Think about doing an invitation which looks like an invitation. If it's not an email invitation, then send an actual card, maybe on Monday or Tuesday of the week that you're going to do an open house on Saturday or Sunday. That way people will get it in their mail by Thursday at the latest, and they can put it on their calendar. What I like to do in my invitations is tell people, hey, we've got this great new listing on the market, just going on the market this week. In fact, maybe it isn't even listed on MLS yet. We wanted you to be the first people to know about it. By the way, we know that you're probably very happy in your home, but we also wanted to make sure that you knew about this property and that maybe you can help secure the next neighbor, somebody who will want to move in and be your neighbor. We'd be delighted to get to meet you and get to know more about you and the neighborhood. So invite all the neighbors that you can, and make sure that they are that they're welcome and that they know that they don't need to feel awkward about coming in. Everybody's curious about the house down the street and what it looks like. And then send out emails. Email flyers are a great way. There's a couple of out there. If you need to know those contact informations, just reach out and let me know. I'll be glad to share that with you. But email flyers, generally realtors either opt in or occasionally there are some that opt out. You can share it on Facebook and Instagram, promote it the best that you can, maybe do a quick video walkthrough and just say, to see more, show up at our open house on Saturday or Sunday. We're open from 2 to 4. Can't wait to see you there. Thirdly, I would say is network. Make sure that you are talking to people as they're coming through the house and that you are actively engaged with them. A lot of times people who are selling their home are also buying a home and vice versa. So if they're looking at, if they're serious buyers, maybe they have a house to sell and you can talk to them a little bit about that. If you're the neighborhood expert, they may want to work with you, and this might be their first foray into seeing what's out there. So make sure that you do that. And then I would say fourth, make sure you have great signage and plenty of it. Here in Austin, Texas, as you probably know if you're in the local area, it's been a really hot and dry summer, so it's really hard to get those H stakes into the ground. And so we just ordered a lot of big A-frame signs with our branding on it. People want to see your branding. Whether or not it has your photo on it, that's up to you. But we love to have directional A-frame signs so that we can easily set them up and people will notice them because they're very nice and large. And then make sure that you have signage in the front yard, maybe balloons to draw people's eye towards it, and make sure that you get all of the ins and outs of the neighborhood. If you're in a neighborhood that has more than one access point, make sure you've got signage on all the access points into the neighborhood. So that's pretty much it here from there. And if you are interested in finding out more, we'd love to talk to you. I love to help agents grow their business. This is Linda Welsh from Linda Welsh Realty Group. Happy to talk to you anytime you need it. Thank you.